Hey, hello everybody, my name is Cul Blu and I gotta remember hit that button. But I'm bringing you guys Random Pubcast number 54, and nothing to say outside of that, but just me casting Random Pub, number 54. I have a job. It's like a random fun fact I'll give you guys. I'm an intern, like I said before, I was bragging about it before, and now I am actually there. I'm actually there working, I'm actually doing all this stuff, and because of that, my very first day was yesterday. It's a funny story about that. So my very first day was yesterday. I got home and I was like, oh my god, I just worked for 8 hours, and I sat on the couch and literally watched TV for the first time in about 3 months. Okay, maybe not 3 months, that's an exaggeration, but still, I watched TV for like the first time in forever, and I didn't get around to sitting at the computer and recording stuff. So, you guys did miss a video yesterday, so I'm sorry about that. So sorry about that. But you guys will be seeing a video today and the day after, especially since the weekend's coming up. I'm going to try to stock up on videos because I need to get a few of those viewer replay casts out. I also need to record a few more random pubs. I can do a few POVs because I feel like playing Dota as well. And hopefully the weekend will be the best time for that because I am, of course, tired because work is tiring. Who'd have thought, right? Who'd have thought that work would be so tiring? But it's not too tiring. I'm still doing Dota. I'm still committed to doing my Dota stuff and trying to give you guys the best content possible. And I actually yesterday I was attempting to do the patch notes in a 30-minute or less type of video. So that way I can do two things. I can get the patch notes out to you guys, and I can also get the 30 minutes or less series out to you guys as well. But sadly guys, there's so many patch notes in the 6.78 patch, it's not even funny. Like it's like 1,000 different things that they changed. They changed everything. They changed the entire game. So it's going to be a new type of metagame, and it's going to be ridiculous. So all that goes a long way to say that I could not finish a video in 30 minutes or less. So the video will not be going up in that aspect. I will just be doing the original idea. Just to also tell you guys, because it has taken me a little bit over my allotted time to actually get the video recorded and done for you guys. The topics on the 30-minute less, the next 30-minute less series, which probably should be coming up on Monday. I'm not gonna make any promises, but it probably should be coming out then because the weekend is the best time for me to do stuff. Now that I got a job and all, engineering technician, that's my official title. You guys can expect to see that video, and the topic will be on Alliance, or No Tide Hunters, most people know them by, and also Merlini. Those will be the two main topics I'll be researching into, and you guys will be finding out more information about them. But let's not talk about that right now. Let's go ahead and talk about the game. So the whole entire Dazzle was picked up first last time I saw. So let me go ahead and start off with this Dazzle, who has an @ symbol. So @Glacius Dota. I don't think I've had an @ symbol in quite some time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say what I used to say about @ symbols, or say what I used to say about @ symbols. If you have an @ symbol in your name, or like a Twitch page or a website or whatever, I will give you guys mad shoutouts and just give it a lot of screen time because these are the guys who make Dota awesome. So I'm definitely up to fueling their views or fueling their Twitter pages or whatever they feel like fueling, just as long as it's family friendly. Moving on top lane, we see. Whoa, what is that noise? We see Frieza on that line, and oh my god, Bounty Hunter's a little bit trouble trying to run for that sentry. He will be able to move away just in time, but he knows that there's a sentry ward over here. He needs to be a little bit careful. Okay, yeah, he definitely knows. He definitely knows his up. He's gonna go ahead and start running away. Tiny's not even close to him, so Tiny's not gonna be able to finish him off. Tiny probably wants to just continue farming. He's just happy the fact that Bounty Hunter's having a little bit of a hard time in his lane. And oh, I'm gonna try my hardest to call these guys by their actual names and not just Tiny and Bounty Hunter and Rubick. But in order to do that, I need to finish introducing people. So I'm gonna like Faringe, or whatever you want to say that on that line. Moving over to Tiny, who's just farming his lane, just happy as he can be. We have Chef Tibbles on him. Moving over to his Windrunner, we have a mid Windrunner, which you don't see often all that much anymore. Which is actually, I'm actually pretty excited to see this. Hopefully she does do a well, good job in her lane. She already has a bottle coming up as well. But we see, yeah. That's right, yeah, on that Windrunner. And moving on down to the bottom, I think it's the last person for this call out. We see Sound Awake with a whole bunch of spaces. Oh my god, I'm going to have such a fun time typing that in to the tags. Oh man, that'll be fun. Anyway, moving over to the rating side, starting off with this Bounty Hunter. We have slots on this Bounty Hunter. He's trying to get as much XP as he possibly can. As you can see, he's just sitting over there in the trees, collecting XP. That's all he wants to do. And Lion is just being a big bad lion. He's being mean as crap. and he's gonna walk around trying to make sure that there's no bounty hunter here. This does two things. What bounty hunter is doing does two things. One, it basically ensures that he'll get safe XP, and two, it also ensures that it also pressures all the other lanes. So now Tinker is being a little bit more afraid than he should be because he doesn't know where bounty hunter is. You see, he's playing to the left, way safe. Now these guys do scan him out. Bounty hunter did decide to walk away. He's gonna be able to make it out alive. Actually, no, he won't be able to make it alive. Tiny goes, gets a toss, or sorry, gets the stun. He doesn't have enough for a toss. If he had enough for a toss, that would definitely be bounty hunter's life gone. And Dazzle placed another Sentry Ward as well, so he would have definitely been gone. I'm not too sure why Lion wasn't. Oh yeah, never mind. Lion wasn't in position. But I was about to say, I'm not too sure why Lion didn't go ahead and throw out an Earth Spike or a Frog or something, but he was out of position to actually do anything. And Windrunner, you can't run away from rockets, just like you can't run away from God. Anyway, let me go and continue introductions, starting off with this bounty hunter. We have slots on this bounty hunter, who we saw before. He might be going down. No, he's fine. Moving on to T. It's just a flesh wound, guys. He's only missing a leg. He's alright. He's cool. Moving on to this Tinker, we see Sleazel on him. And on this Batrider, wait, where's Batrider? That's a Rubick. On this Batrider, we see Baby J on him. Moving over to this Rubick, who I mistaked for Batrider, we see Nightmare with a K and a capital E on him. And last but not least, on this Necrolyte, who saw a huge buff. Oh man, his buff is so huge, it's not even funny. That sounded so wrong, but I'm sorry, guys. The Necrolyte's buff and the new patch is gonna be ridiculous. You guys just can't. Oh man, it's ridiculous. I'm actually gonna comment on a few for a little bit after I finish the introductions. But we see friendly Ursa on him. That was right, guys. There's nothing more friendly than an Ursa. I don't know about you guys, but Ursa gives me back scratches every single day, and it feels great after all the skin is gone and after everything's healed up and your skin calluses.
Missing
that
middle.
Hurts. So yeah, Rubick found himself a haste rune. He had the courier there just in case there was no rune there, so he can send the bottle back onto base and walk on down bottom, because Windrunner probably would have gotten the rune down bottom. She does have a bottle of her own. She's actually going to try to do a little bit more damage to Tinker. The power shot does miss. Tinker pops a haste rune. He's going to go for the kill top Windrunner. Windrunner might have made a big mistake, but no, she's fast enough. She'll be able to move away, and she is fine. So, surprisingly, nobody has died, but that's mainly because this bounty hunter is playing extremely safe. He knows there's Sentry Wards in his lane, and these guys are playing extremely aggressive. They have Sentry Wards around the backside. Dazzle's going to be probably throwing down the one soon. They know bounty hunter's walking around this way. There we go. There's an Earth Spike from Lion, and Tiny needs to go ahead and follow the stun. He follows the stun, but I think bounty hunter's out of vision range. If Tiny would have reacted maybe a split second earlier, he would have definitely been able to get that kill. But sadly, guys, he did not. Oh, wait, sorry, I gotta call these guys by name. Alright, sorry, we have Slots on the bounty here, so Slots was able to get away from that, from Tibbles. Tibbles not reacting fast enough. Not reacting fast enough at all. But when Slots coming around back to the lane, Slots is the bounty hunter, by the way, but he's coming around back to the lane. There's a Sentry Ward placed over here, so he knows what's up. He's trying to get as much XP as he possibly can, so he can hurry up, get that level 6 and start roaming. And the first blood goes mid, so Sleazel able to pick that up off on top of that Windrunner. Says, I can't believe that. I don't know what happened, but Tinker threw rocket, he threw laser, and probably got auto attack, and she died. So that probably sucks. Yeah, that sucks. And she buys herself a TP. Oh no, it's Windrunner, it's Tinker. Yeah, she buys herself. Oh, she sells a magic stick, iron brains. And TP's back on down. Not too sure why she sold it, but she sold it. And here's bounty hunter, that bounty hunter Slots getting stunned up by that Dazzle. Dazzle's just doing a little bit of harassment damage on top of him. And oh my gosh, go away. Thank you. I think I'm still lagging a little bit. How's the picture quality? Oh, the picture quality is horrible. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted, guys. Horrible picture quality. Just as long as it's still going, and just as long as it's not a slideshow, or not as much of a slideshow as I've seen in the past, one of my video recordings. But anyway, Nya, or Naya, I'm gonna call you Naya. Naya on that Windrunner, picking us up a region room. She might find Nightmare around the corner, who's playing support Ruby, but Nightmare will be able to walk away, and he's safe. There's also observers around this bottom corner, so these guys do know what's up. Darkseid's gonna go ahead and back away while he can't. No, never mind. Darkseid's on that side. I'm sorry, guys. But they could have potentially went on for a kill on top of Friendly Ursa, but Friendly was able to get away because, well, he's moved fast enough. He has phase boots as a Necrolyte. He's going for the full... He's going for the full rebuild. That's right, the full retard. You never go full retard, but he's going full retard, guys. He's going for the Dagon as well, and I love... Actually, I hate Dagon. I hate the crap out of Dagon, but I love Dagon on Necrolyte because it makes so much sense. You can basically get them, get that extra bit of burst damage to get him down with the Reaper Scythe. And speaking of which, let me go ahead and talk about Necrolyte's new buff that he's going to be seeing in the new patch. The new patch will be patch 6.78. The patch we're on right now is 6.77C. So there's been 3 of those patches so far, but this 6.78 will be completely rebalancing everything. I'm talking about the couriers will be slowed when they're carrying an empty bottle for no apparent reason. Necrolyte, his ulti is getting extreme buff, in my personal opinion. It's probably like the only buff to like it. Hold on, we will see engagement. Sleeves was getting cut out with a stun for Frega, and here's Naya following up with a beautiful power shot. Well, not the most beautiful power shot in the world, but she's able to get the kill top that Tinker anyway. Nightmare's coming in. He's trying to save his ally, but his ally is already gone, and now he's on the run. Naya will be able to throw another shackle shot, and Rubick's going to walk right into it. No, Naya goes ahead and backs away, throws out the power shot, finds where the Rubick is, and she sees that there's nothing they can really do to actually kill him. They're both blocking, Fire, is it Fire? Firag. Firag. Okay, Firag. I'll call you Firag. Whatever. We see Slide's getting a little bit of trouble. Tibbles is here. Tibbles has no mana, but he doesn't need mana. He has Dazzle, and there's Dazzle able to get the kill. So Glacier's at Glacier's Dota, so Glacier's able to get that kill. On top of that, did I see Tinker blink? No, that wasn't Tinker blinking. Tinker throws out a marching machines on the low ground, and Sleaze is going to go ahead and walk on towards his room because he knows it's top. Because they have a Observer Ward down bottom. He saw a Windrunner, didn't pick up nothing anyway. So he uses up his battle charge, picks himself up an Invis rune, and now Sleaze is a happy Tinker because he not only does he have a invisibility rune, but he has more battle charges. I said that backwards, but whatever. You guys know what I meant. Meanwhile, we see Firag roaming on this line. He's trying to see who he can find. He was just searching the jungle because he knows that Batrider's in this jungle. Speaking of which, we haven't seen much of Batrider, but he does not have any mana for anything. He's buying a Blink Dagger first, guys. He's going for a Boots Iron Branch, and he's jungling for that Blink Dagger. He'll probably have it within these next few kills. That is a huge stack of creeps, guys. That is, what is it, a 3 stack? No, it's only 2 stack, never mind. It's not as huge as I thought it was. That's what she said. Hey. Quiet back there. So in line and Windrunner trying to see if they can get a kill on top of somebody. Tinker's invisible, but these guys do know he's invisible, and they also know Bounty Hunter's here as well, but I don't think he'll be able to do anything about it. Firag does go down. He sacrificed himself to make sure that Naya can actually get away, or can actually run away. And now Naya will go ahead and instantly de-ward because there's a Sentry Ward here mid. And that Sentry Ward was placed because of Bounty Hunter, but Tinker, or they were able to use it because of Tinker. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's sexy right there. That's showing the big items, guys. I like that. I like that. That's actually going to be kind of annoying, though. But Batrider does have himself a Blink Dagger. He's having it delivered. Oh, he had it delivered. No, he went and picked it up. Never mind. So Blink Dagger up on that Batrider. A little bit of miscommunication between these two, but doesn't matter. Necrolyte still goes down regardless. He was trying to TP away under the tower range, and Windrunner was able to get a Shackle, Lion was able to get a Frog, and that was pretty much Necrolyte's life gone. Meanwhile, Tibbles is farming up top. Tibbles is playing at Tiny. And he's just free farming away. He's going for the drums, probably drums, face boost Yasha, or sorry, drums Yasha. He has treads already. And I see Tinker taking a lot of damage. Tinker, where are you? Tinker took a lot of damage from those ancients. He is trying to ancient stack, and he was able to get almost every single one. Yeah, he gets every single one. Cool. Well played, Tinker. Well played. So he gets instant farm just like that. I think Bounty Hunter collected a little bit of that XP as well. So far, I need to talk about Necrolyte's ulti. So Necrolyte's ulti, the new ulti, basically how it'll work after the post-patch will be with the Aghanim Scepter. The cooldown, all that matter. The cooldown goes down, the damage goes up, and all that stuff. But if he kills somebody, if he ends somebody's life with the ulti, then they will not be able to buy back. And I think that's freaking ridiculous, guys. That is freaking ridiculous. You know, Lion throws his ulti on top of Bounty Hunter gets shackled to Rubick. Beautiful shackle coming out from Naya. Nightmare caught something. Nightmare took the Earth Spike from Lion. And now Lion's on the run. Dazzle did go ahead and go for that. The down occurred. It's actually a really common thing for him to go for. Babel just revealing the fact that he has a Blink Dagger, trying to go for kill. He's able to get one, but Windrunner or Naya is able to get a Shackle Shot on top of him. And that pretty much prevented all the aggression that he would have. And actually, oh my gosh, Windrunner's about to die. Naya's about to die. Naya's about to go down. And the rocket hits. There she goes. She goes down. Tactical pause, guys. Them tactical pauses. Meanwhile, Necrolyte gets a kill down bottom on top of what looks to be... Oh, no, it was a deny. It was a deny. Never mind. Friendly Ursa just gonna go ahead and push down his tower. Why not? And here's Sound Awake. Oh my gosh, Sound Awake. No, you didn't, bro. Necrolyte throws out the ulti just to try to catch him, and now I think, oh man, he might be a little bit more than he could shoot. No, this is Shizzle. Shizzle was teleporting down here for him, so he'll be here to help out as well. Earth Spike from Lion doesn't really catch, and there's Shizzle able to pick out the kill with that laser on top of the head of that Darkseer. So Darkseer not able to run away. Meanwhile, Friendly Ursa trying to run away on his own. He's getting stunned up by the glaciers. And oh my gosh, this guy's lined up for the shackle. Huge shackle coming up from Naya. These guys will be able to convert this to 2 kills. A shallow grave thrown on top of Dazzle, and there's another tactical pause coming out from Windrunner. Windrunner trying to get another screenshot on that as well.
You cast no shadow now.
That was mean. That was mean, guys. That was mean. Easy mid, lols. Indeed. But anyway, Windrunner has herself a 4-staff, or is building herself a 4-staff. She has that staff of wizardry. She also has a ring of regen. 2 big items for her to have. But anyway, just to go back and emphasize the point that I said before. Guys, when Necrolyte has an Aghanim Scepter, he uses ulti on you and kills you with it. You can't buy back. You cannot buy back. That's freaking ridiculous. That means late game, ultra late game, Necrolyte's gonna be the man to go to. He's probably gonna see a lot of bans because of that. I am dead serious, guys. Because if you're not able to buy back in the ultra late game, then like you pretty much one team fight and you're dead, and then you can't do anything. That'll be freaking ridiculous, guys. It's gonna be freaking ridiculous. So when Lion throws out an Earth Spike, he saw the Bounty Hunter because of the Sentry Ward well placed by him, and he's gonna go ahead and run away while he can. He has a Bounty Hunter hot on his tail, and I think he knows it. He's probably gonna drop a Sentry Ward right here on the high ground. Nope, he decides not to. He's gonna continue to run towards his team just to see what's going on, what's going through. Let's see. Windrunner, what do you have? Windrunner has herself a shotgun shot. She throws it on top of Necrolyte's face, and Necrolyte not able to do anything. I think if Necrolyte would have thrown another Death Pulse and popped the ulti, he would have definitely been able to get the kill on top of Windrunner because she did have enough damage done to her. She took a lot of damage from everything that Necrolyte had. And does he have his heart stop as well is a big question. Nope, not yet. Okay. Darkseer surges himself down bottom so he can go ahead and defend this creep, or defend this push coming out from Tinker. All he'll really be able to do is throw out the Iron Shell and then hope that some creeps walk into it, but that's really about it. Earth Spike thrown up by Lion. Beautiful initiation coming from him. This will be a Necrolyte going down. Necrolyte pops that ulti, or sorry, pops that mechanism, and I think that will be a Dazzle. Oh no, that'll be a Lion going down. Necrolyte goes down as well. Here's Batrider coming from nowhere. He doesn't have any mana for anything. Batrider, what are you doing? Go home, you're drunk. And he's gonna try. Oh, sorry, go home, I'm drunk as well. But he's trying to do what he can. Vacuum coming out from Darkseer, and this smooth scroll thing is not working out for me. Oh, it's off. That's why.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Sorry about that, guys.
Radiant's top tower.
Meanwhile, up top, what was going on? That was a Tiny. Tiny's just going to continue to push. He's building himself his Aghanim Scepter. Bounty Hunter is able to get himself an Invis Rune as well on top of all that. So Tiny's pushing, just farming away. His last hits are 99 versus Necrolyte's last hits of 83. And I honestly think that Necrolyte's going to lose a fight late game versus Tiny because his Necrolyte's damage technically doesn't scale all that well. Mainly because of magic damage. That's a natural drawback of magic damage. It does do a lot of damage, and you are able to spam it, cool, but it doesn't scale. As in, it doesn't go by percentage or anything. So Tinker picks himself up a Blink Dagger. It's actually really cool. It's making my job easier. But Tinker picks himself up a Blink Dagger, and I am trying to change something. There we go. Let's go ahead and do this.
Radiant's top tower
No, I always click the wrong things. Smooth scroll. There we go. Oh, that's what I wanted. Oh man, that was gorgeous, all of that. So anyway, that'll make it a little bit better whenever I try to do that, because I have started to get used to that, and that's actually really nice to do. We'll stop doing that before you guys get dizzy. We don't want no sea signers here, guys. Tinker throws himself out a few rockets on top of Dazzle. Dazzle feels the damage. He backs on up. That's like half his HP gone just because of that, guys. That's ridiculous. But he does have Shallow Grave, so he can use that if he has to. Meanwhile, Tiny found himself a Bounty Hunter. He has no detection here, so he can't really do anything. But if Tiny continues to grow like he's grown, he's gonna have any and everything that he wants. Right now, he has about 8 or almost 2K in his bank account, so he can almost buy all the pieces of Aghanim Scepter, everything except for one. And he's also supplementing his HP regen with those healing salves that are probably getting donated to him. We got TP coming up from Tinker. Tiny's gonna go ahead and try to nuke down the. Oh my gosh, beautiful Beautiful, almost beautiful combination on top of that creep. Almost able to nuke it down fast enough. And we got instant TP response coming up from everybody. Dazzle TP's top. Windrunner TP's top. She forces herself forward. Throws out the ulti. Necrolyte comes on the backside trying to get the kill on top of Tiny. Tiny's not going down. Necrolyte's in a lot of trouble. He needed that kill so he can get the regen. Meanwhile, the fight's happening on the backside. We see Windrunner go down around the side. Batrider comes from middle of nowhere. No lasso on top of any target for him just yet. But he can possibly find somebody. He needs another 6 seconds where he can actually go in. Darkseid just being as annoying as possible. Windrunner, or power shot thrown out by Rubick, and here's Batrider getting a kill on top of Dazzle. And Dazzle will be going down soon. Nope, there we go. He's finally going down. And now we got Rubick on the run. He'll be going down as well. And he loses his life. And actually, no, hold on. This is still 2-on-2 now. Oh my gosh, it's 2-on-2. Who's going to be winning this fight is a big question. No detection for these guys, so Bannerhead's going to be getting out scotch-free. Batrider's run out of Firefly. He's going to go ahead and blink away. And let's see how Necrolyte's doing on full retard. Sorry guys if I offend you, but he's not going for Dagon. That makes me sad. Never mind. He's built himself a null talisman for extra damage. I thought he was going for retard. So wait, Bounty Hunter getting a little bit of damage done to him. He was able to go invisible before it was all dealt to him. So he's fine. He's fine now. And we got Windrunner with the Dust of Appearance, trying to see if she can find herself a Bounty Hunter. There's no bounty to be found here, Windrunner. Meanwhile, this tower went down as well. So
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And now things are going back to normal, so Windrunner Force Staff is up. She killed herself earlier with it. I'm not too sure if you guys remember seeing that, but she Force Staffed herself forward into the mark machines and then she died promptly afterwards.
Dark light.
Dazzle trying to do a little bit of damage to all these guys. We got TP coming in from, who is this Darkseer? Darkseer might be able to help his ally out. Dazzle throws out the ulti, doing some negative damage to Necrolyte and all this stuff, and Dazzle gets the deny. So that's exactly what he wanted. And he's also going for, what is that a recipe of? That's a recipe of a buckler, so he's building himself that mechanism for his team. That's actually a really nice item for Dazzle to have. It gives him armor. It also solves the issue that he has of surviving. Actually survives the issue of anybody with surviving. If you want to survive more, build a mechanism. It never fails. It never fails, guys. The reason why you build a mechanism on Necrolyte is because you want him to survive for a little bit longer, just be a little bit more evasive on dying. So building yourself a mechanism is actually really nice because you can have a big engagement happens like you versus somebody. You can go 1v1 with Tiny and then take a crap ton of damage. At the very end, when he thinks he has a kill, he's going to stay and try to kill you. You pop that mechanism, throw another death pulse, and throw your ult, and he's pretty much dead. I've done it before, guys. It's pretty fun. Especially when it's like, oh, the crap, no, I thought I was going to kill you. It's like, nope, not at all. So Tinker's gonna go for a Dagon of his own as opposed to a Sheepstick. I prefer Sheepstick, but Dagon increases his killing potential in the mid game, which we are slowly but surely heading into. Let me go ahead and take a quick look at the items real fast. We saw the blink daggers get sent to him because I actually really do like that feature though. Being able to see the big items delivered as opposed to just seeing the name on the side. Because the name on the side is sometimes you can't really see it all the time. Or you can't pay attention all the time to it. We see Windrunner. Oh my gosh, Windrunner, will you be getting caught out? I heard a blink from Batrider. Batrider might be able to find himself a Lion. Lion throws out the Earth Spike. Beautiful Earth Spike from him, but here's Batrider with the Force Staff as well. Batrider casts himself a Lion, and now Lion will be going out. Reaper Cycles will be falling. You probably should have waited for that. He's going to go get nuked down by Tiny, who doesn't have his Agony Scepter yet. What did Rubick take? Rubick took Toss, so he can actually throw somebody back if he really needs to. Tinker goes down. He tried to blink forward, tried to throw out his abilities. He almost got a kill on top of Tiny, but it wasn't enough. Tiny, way too much HP. Way too much HP. That's pretty much all the HP that he's getting from that point boost, and also the HP he's getting from the Ogre Club, which translates to about 340 HP. Anyway, we see Dazzle up top. He's trying to go for the kill on top of Bounty Hunter. He will be able to get the kill. Wow. I'm pretty sure he feels impressed or good about himself. And you know what, guys? I totally forgot. I'm supposed to be calling these guys by name, not by hero. It's a difficult thing to do, especially when you're not focusing enough. So anyway, Tibbles has himself an Agony Scepter, so Tibbles is pretty happy with this person, I'm pretty sure. Nightmare on the Rubick. He is going to be TPing down bottom, trying to see if he can do anything. Naya running away with the double damage. She's going back home. And Baby J, so pretty much everybody's just going back home, just, you know, playing that game of attrition, going to go ahead and farm up a little bit, going to go ahead and pick up their big items, and then meet back mid and go for a fight. Continue on with the item choices I was calling before, Unfriendly or Necrolyte. He has that mech. He's building himself an Agony Scepter. It's going to be a late Agony Scepter at that. He has died 4 times. Has no kills right now. He's probably not happy about that. His Reaper Sights haven't been the best Reaper Sights in the world, but it's really hard to judge when to throw those things, man. It's really hard to judge when to throw those things. He also has 2 points inside of that Death Pulse, or Heart Stopper's aura is actually a really nice ability for him to have,
Radiant's middle
especially going against
tower
that
is under
Tiny.
attack.
That's free damage that he's getting on top of him. Continue on, we see Tinker with those boots of travel. He also has a blink dagger. He's going for the dagger as well. Here's Batrider coming up top. These guys are going for his kill on top of Dazzle. They need to hurry up and nuke him down now. That'll be the kill. And Batrider picks up the kill. Necrolyte not happy about that. He threw his ulti as well. So no regen for him. No regen for him. And now we got the people rotating on the top. We have a we have Sound Awake on that Dark Sea. He's gonna go ahead and surge forward. Tibbles, who's on that Tiny, they're gonna go for free kill on top of this Necrolyte. Necrolyte's in a lot of trouble. Batrider's here as well. Batrider force stabs himself forward. He doesn't want to be here anymore. He'll be able to blink soon. Necrolyte's gonna go ahead and TP away. No more stuns left for these guys. He knows it, and he's able to get alive. Beautiful judgment from him on his part. Meanwhile, we see Naya eating the track coming from Slots, who's playing that Bounty Hunter.
Dire's bottom tower is
Yeah, who's it still here? Oh man, Batrider's TP guys canceled. Baby J will be going down to this line. Or sorry, to this dark. Every time I call it, I always call it wrong. Darn it, Valve. I blame you. I blame you, Valve. For everything. For no apparent reason, I just blame you guys. Free bats. I honestly thought he TP'd away. So Tiny more than likely would be going for a Yasha. Or maybe just a straight up Hyperstone. He's actually saving up a lot of gold. So that's probably the sign of a straight up Hyperstone. It's too soon to tell right now because he just got that gold. So we have to wait for a little bit more, a few more seconds. Here's a Lion. Did Lion force step himself forward? No, Windrunner force step Lion forward. She wants the Lion to go in for the stun. The Lion's out of mana. He can't really do anything. He was trying to sap some mana from Rubick earlier, but Rubick, I think, telekinesis to him. And oh my gosh, Naya with a beautiful shackle coming out from her. She's eating a lot of damage coming from that Tinker though. And Rubick stole Windrun. Oh geez, Rubick stole Windrun. Rubick stole Windrun, and then he used it to actually get away. So a beautiful play coming out from Nightmare. A little bit of a misplay coming out from crap, what's the name? I know it. The Windrunner. The person playing Windrunner's name is something. Naya, yes. How did I forget that?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Glacier's coming forward. He's ready for the war of attrition. Dagon, another Dagon purchased up by Tinker, and it shows the picture. Cool, I like that. So Dagon level 2 purchased by Tinker. He's gonna go for the full Dagons, and Necrolyte will be eating the stun on the backside. Meanwhile, we see Batrider, Baby J coming in. He gets an instant give on top of that Glacier, playing that support Dazzle. And there's a kill from Necrolyte. Oh my gosh, Necrolyte has to be the most frustrated person in the world. I know I would be. He threw out his ulti, and the person died in the fire. That's frustrating, guys, because that ulti costs a lot of mana. And there's, oh my gosh, instantly Necrolyte buys himself Agam Scepter. He wants more damage. He wants more certified damage. Not certified. More reliable damage. There you go, that's the word. So the Scepter cooldown goes down to 70 seconds, and it stays at 70 seconds, and Rubick buys himself a Blink Dagger as well. Cool. So Blink Dagger up on Rubick. Courier, what are you doing? Bring Necrolyte his items. There you go.
Dire's bottom tower
TP coming out top from Tinker, and now the pushing begins. So we're really in a very, very good spot for these guys, for the Radiant side that is, of course. Basically, Tinker can TP all over the place. He can push all the lanes. Necrolyte has the Aghanim Scepter up, so he's ready to fight now and whenever. Bounty Hunter is level 11, so he has level 2 track, which basically increases the gold that everybody gets. That's actually a really nice thing to have. It doesn't increase anything else other than that. Rubick has a Blink Dagger, so he can actually move to positions. Actually, he will be going down. Beautiful shackle coming up from Naya. Nightmare going down. Once again, the combination of the stuns coming out from Windrunner. These shackle shots, I swear. And instant war of attrition coming up from both sides. So friendly's on this high ground. He's gonna hang out. I think Lion saw it around the high ground. Maybe Necrolyte will be able to finally get himself a kill. Bounty's gonna go ahead and throw a track. There's a stun coming out from Lion. He needs to get his ulti up. He can't get his ulti up. Oh my god, he has to be the most frustrating thing in the world. And then he gets shackled by Naya. Oh Jesus, and the whole entire team rotates on the side. Oh, that has to be frustrating, guys. He almost got it out, or got the kill on top of Fire. Or Firag. Yeah, Firag. God, why can't it be like an easy shot? But Firag able to get out of there alive, basically because the rotation is coming from his team. Necrolyte not able to get his ulti up because Tiny perma stunned him long enough for his ally to get away, and then Windrunner with the shackle shot. What can I say? Those shackles, I swear these shackles are broken, man. These shackles coming out from Windrunner are broken. So let me go ahead and assess the items so I can actually say something a little bit more intelligent. We see 2 Earner Shadows, one on Bounty Hunter, one on Rubick. That's actually more so a result of Rubick wanting to have a little bit more survivability and Bounty Hunter having a little bit more, or a little, having trouble surviving. That's why there's 2 Earner Shadows on the side. But still, 2 Earner Shadows is not recommended because only one person gets the earn charges if both of them are involved in the kills. And as far as I've seen, Bounty Hunter and Rubick have both been involved in the fights all the times, and they've usually ended up being the ones dying. And a Shadow Blade Tiny, oh my jeez. Okay, Tiny has himself a Shadow Blade. He's pretty ready to go for a fight now. That's what he's gonna go instead of going for that Yasha. Instead of going for that Hyperstone, he said, screw that, I'm gonna go for a Shadow Blade, and y'all gonna die. And that's exactly what's going to happen, especially once he just Shadow Blades away. Batrider catches him out. Beautiful ulti from Batrider. He's got and a track from Bounty Hunter. That Shadow Blade will be doing nothing for you. Rubick still something. Rubick still tossed. He can actually turn around and toss somebody. Oh my god, it's Tiny, all the damage. And Tiny not able to get the kill on top of Rubick before Rubick gets away. And Rubick blinks out and leaves Batrider to his own devices. The ulti comes out for Dark Seer as well. I'm pretty sure he didn't want that. And meanwhile, yes, there we go. Oh man. Come on, guys. Come on. Give Necrolyte at least 1 kill. That's like the 5th Reaper Scythe that he's had that hasn't converted into a kill. And we got a Dag on level 5, or level 4, on top of that Tinker. Necrolyte's searching for a kill. He's searching to kill anybody. He's throwing that Heartstopper's aura on top of everything. These illusions are taking a lot of damage. Look at all the damage they're taking. Not just from our attacks. Down here tracks himself up a Dark Seer. Says, look, Mile, look what I caught. Tinker hits his own 3 rockets. That's actually a really nasty combination, guys. Bounty Hunter plus Tinker. That's like 3 rockets every single time, especially if Tinker hasn't managed to support it, of course. But if he doesn't, that's pretty much no rockets anymore. Lion turns around, throws out the ulti on top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is a little bit of trouble. I think there's a gem. Is there a gem? There's no gem. There is no gem, but Rubick's still. Oh my gosh, Rubick's still finger death. Nightmare is still in that finger death. That's what you can do with the Blink Dagger Rubick. You can basically blink in and still whatever you want on demand. It makes it so much easier to get in position to actually steal it. So let's go ahead and follow Sleazel for a few seconds while I assess the fact that he has a Dag on level 4. Might be going for E-Blade, who really knows. But he's going to TP mid and farm up some neutrals on both sides. Meanwhile, Friendly is in the jungle. He's farming up his item. He's probably going for that pipe next. He could potentially go for a Sheep Stick as well. Sheep Stick's actually a really nice item on Necrolyte because it gives you that extra disable and also makes it a little bit easier to actually go for kills and stuff. And we got a DC coming up from Nightmare. Nightmare needs to reconnect. We got a pause coming out. So these guys will be waiting. Oh no, there's an instant repause coming out from, of course, Necrolyte. He says, no bro, screw that. He can reconnect. And he's back. So we have Baby J going for a Dagon of all things. So this Batrider is going, or he has a 4-staff, he has Blink Dagger. He has like pretty much 4-staff Blink Dagger is what you expect to see on Batrider. He also has Boots of Travel as well, which is huge. That basically means that he can TP anywhere around the map, and he can also TP with a Tinker, and they can just go for an Insta-Gib on any person they pick. And oh, by the way, once Baby J gets that Dagon, then if there's a Necrolyte around, that's pretty much a free Reaper Scythe every single time. So as you can see right here, increases damage per HP missing, decreases mana cost for level 1, and decreases cooldown level 1 and 2. 500 mana, oh my gosh, this thing is expensive. So anyway, Dagon level 5, finally Dagon level 5 on top of Tinker, and these guys are going to go for the trade. The bottom tower does go down, but I honestly think even though the Dire are going to lose a top tier 2 tower, they're in a better position because Tiny can just punch the crap out of any tower and destroy it. And as soon as I said that, you know, I totally forgot the fact there was a Tinker on the side of the rating. So Tinker is going to be able to delay that. Here's a whoa, Baby J picking himself off of a Naya will be going out almost instantly. Look at all the fire coming out everywhere. We got Lion throwing out the ulti on top of Rubick, and Rubick throwing out the ulti on top of Windrunner. Oh my gosh, that was perfect. I should have took a screenshot. I will go back in later and take a screenshot. Reaper Side coming out from Necrolyte, finally able to get a kill. He's on the board, guys. He's finally on the board. All that reason. Look at that sexy regen coming up from him. 103 mana regeneration. Just from getting a kill. Just from getting a kill. And probably a few death pulses coming on side. But he's pretty happy about that. And also it has a relatively low cooldown. 70 seconds. That's pretty much 10 seconds over the average team fight expectancy counter. So yeah, so now the Radiant is going to go Siege Tower. All 5 of them are here. All 5 of them are just going to hang out and kill the towers. Darkseer throws out the Wall of Illusion. Wall of Replica. Wall of Replica. Yeah, it's not Wall of Illusion. It's called Wall of Replica. He throws out the Wall of Replica trying to do what he can to
is under
stop
attack.
these guys from pushing. Tiny's finally back here, and here's Tibbers. Is it Tibbers or Tibbs? Tibbles. Tibbles. Not Tibbers. Tibbers is in League of Legends. This is Tibbles. Rubick stole what? Rubick stole toss. That'd actually be really nice to throw on top of Batrider. So he could basically have Batrider blink forward, and then actually no. You know what? I don't know who that can be thrown on. Maybe if Batrider didn't have a blink dagger, that'd be really nice. But right now, it's not really all that nice. Necrolyte trying to run away from this Windrunner. Windrunner trying to get him shackled to a tree. She gets a shackle. I'm not too sure how the heck Windrunner finds these shackles, but she's finding them. Reaper Sight throwing out from Necrolyte on top of. Oh my gosh, all that damage coming out from that. Windrunner goes down to that. I think she got hit with some more damage coming out around the side. We got Lion going down around. Lion going down too. The Bounty Hunter. We got the dust being popped by. I don't know who popped that dust. Radiant side popped the dust because they know Tiny has a Shadow Blade. And Tiny's going to be trying to run away while he can. He has a Heartstopper's aura going on top of him. That's a lot of damage getting done to him, but he's fine. He's gonna be able to make it out alive. Just because you cannot be invisible while somebody pops a dust when you have a Shadow Blade, you still do get that extra movement speed, which is actually something that's really nice to talk about because the new patch also buffs the dust, or buffs dust of appearance. So right now, dust of appearance, what does it do? It just reveals heroes in a nearby area. That's all it does. The new dust, what it'll do is it'll not only reveal the nearby heroes, but also reduce their movement speed by 10%, which is ridiculous. Basically, what that means is that Shadow Blade's movement speed bonus is going to be half, and that's ridiculous. So if Batrider jumps in, he gets himself a free shackle, or gets himself a free lasso on top of Sound Awake or the Dark Sea. He throws out everything that he possibly can, pops the mechanism as well. He still goes down to Shizzle, who's able to get everything. I don't know where's Tibbles. Tibbles got himself a double kill. You go, Tibbles. You go, Tibbles. Tibbles, in all the confusion, he's just swiping away at somebody. Gets himself a kill, and Bounty Hunter might be going to, oh my gosh, look at all the damage. Tiny just exploded. Holy cow, so many Dagons. There was a Dagon from Necrolyte. I think it was a Dagon from Tinker. I think it was a Dagon from Batrider as well. Now it's just Dagon from everybody else except for this. And Necrolyte moving fast as crap. Look at him. Who's the travel, man? Double kill for him. That Heartstopper's aura OP. And he's going to turn around and go for a kill on top of Dazzle. And Dazzle will be going out. Unstoppable spree going to Shizzle. So Sleazel. Yeah. Call him the wrong name. Call him Shizzle. Call him Sleazel. Call him Schnitzel. Schnitzel was in a cartoon show. And Batrider Dagon level 2. So this actually turned out to be really nice for these guys. Necrolyte meshing well with a Dagon Tinker and also a Dagon Batrider. I still think Dagon Batrider was actually a really weird choice to go for, but it's working out for him so far. It is definitely working out for them so far because that Necrolyte, he just scales so well. If you can take the HP down, then that scales extremely well because it deals damage based on the HP that they're missing. So if they have a lot of HP, they're going to take a lot of more damage. I think that pretty much guarantees a kill if they're like 40-something% HP or something like that. Two can throw in a few March Machines and trying to see if he can go for a kill on top of anything. Bounty might be turning around, throw a track. He will turn around, throw a Genetic Crit, throw a track, and now he's in a lot of trouble. Reaper Sight coming out from Necrolyte. He doesn't have to worry about it. That's a free kill for him. Lion gets the ulti on top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter able to make it out alive. Rocket laser thrown out from Tinker on top of that Lion, and he running away for his life. GG thrown out by Glacius. And Sound Awake, who is the Dark Sea, he goes down to a Dagon from Batrider. Batrider blinks in the base, or blinks into the fountain, pulls himself out a Windrunner, and a wild Windrunner tries to run away. She will be going down one way or another. Nope, never mind, she survives. 4-step, saving her life. Meanwhile, friendly Ursa might be going down soon. He might be trying to bait it out. He doesn't know which wall's his and which wall's not his, so he's gonna just hang around side. Earn a Shadow Charge is getting used by Rubick. He wants to go ahead and heal on up, and that's pretty much it. That's the end of the engagement. GG was thrown out by Glacius, who's playing that Dazzle, so.
Radiant's courier.
And oh my gosh, Radiant's courier goes down. What was on the courier? Oh no, what was on the courier, guys? See, when you have to use Shallow Grave in your own base to survive, that's when you know the game is over, guys. That's when you know the game's over. So that Batrider trying to see if he can catch somebody off on the side. He took a lot of damage, ate a lot of. Where's Batrider? I can't see him. It's too high on the high ground. Rubick goes down. He lost everything that he had. I don't know what spells he had, but he did go down. To the Tiny, who's able to just Shadow Blade in and catch him. Smoke or dust of deceit, smoke of deceit. Getting used by these guys. They're gonna go ahead and see if they can find anybody. Or Dazzle. Dazzle being a tryhard. Go, Dazzle, go! I believe in you, bro. You can do it. Just go ahead and backdoor that tower. Oh, it's not, there's no tower to backdoor. He's gonna go play hide and seek, guys. He's gonna go hide in the corner. Never mind. And here's Fira. He's running out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Why it's so laggy on my part? If the video looks very choppy to you guys, don't worry, guys. It looks very choppy to me as well, and I'm actually in the client. So something's going on with my settings. I need to go look at those. Here's a Tiny coming in. He might find himself a free kill on top of this Tinker. He won't be able to find everything on top of this Tinker. He needs to throw another toss and another ability. No other ability being able to throw it out. Tinker pops himself a Ghost After. He's going to try to run. He'll be able to blink away. Windrunner throws out a power shot. She doesn't catch anybody. And the ulti from Necrolyte was thrown out. He did get a kill on top of somebody. I didn't see Lion. And he down here and picks up a kill on top of that. Was that Windrunner? No, he picked up a kill on top of the Seer. And there's Bounty Hunter going down. Too Tiny, just with the cleave. Tiny just being OP as crap. And Tiny going down. Tinker just saying, hey bro, I'm gonna go Scepter, and then you're not gonna do anything, you're gonna die. Alright, let's call it a day. And that's exactly what happened.
Dire's middle tower.
So Tinker has himself an E-Blade if he really wants to go for it, which I think he's really going to go for. Just gonna walk in, see if he can get a kill on top of somebody. Nobody's here. Dazzle's hiding. Where is Dazzle hiding is a big question. Of course he's hiding over there. Tinker just being a jerk.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Just activating that Ghost Scepter every single time. Oh man, here's one pop a Ghost Scepter with Lion. Lion gets to turn out the ulti, but Lion doesn't have the ulti right now. Batrider gets caught with the stun from Rubick. And that's pretty much a free kill.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
And there's Tinker picking himself up and killing on top of Lion. Nothing he can do. Lion can't reach him fast enough, so. Dagon 5 OP, guys. When you can use it continuously. Windrunner turns around, throws out a power shot. She catches herself a Necrolyte, but it wasn't enough. Necrolyte throws out the Reprecise. Not enough damage just yet. A little bit early, way too early. He needed at least 2 death pulses. Possibly could have just popped himself a sheep stick and then went for a few more death pulses and got himself a kill. He is going for E-Blade of his own, so he can do his own massive amount of damage. I actually never calculated that, but E-Blade plus Reprecise, that's probably a crap ton of damage. And here we go. Glacius coming around the corner, probably trying to collect himself some XP so he can make sure he doesn't die. Or make sure he doesn't get abandoned for no apparent reason. Throws out his ulti, throws out everything, goes for a kill on top of these neutrals, collects some XP, and probably going to walk on back into his corner.
Dark light.
Meanwhile, these guys are still fighting in the base. Tibbles being caught out. He gets turned into a sheep. I think that was Necrolyte. And Necrolyte getting caught or shackled to a tree by the Windrunner. Windrunner does go down. And it's like I said, it's really difficult to call these guys by name. I know I said bear with me, guys, but the reason why I say bear with me is because I'm probably going to fail at doing it. But I did try. I did attempt. And these guys are still going to drag this out for a little bit longer. Just going to go ahead and try to get 6 slotted. Bounty Hunter building himself an Orchid Malevolence. Rubick, what are you building? I don't know, Rubick. Maybe he's on a BKB. Who really knows? Necrolyte getting closer and closer to that E-Blade. Tinker already has his E-Blade. So he's going to go ahead and use on top of Lion, throw out Dagon. Oh, it's not in the right timing. And there's an ulti from Necrolyte used. Lion doesn't die by it, but Lion does die to a to the Flame Break. Sorry, to the Firefly. And Tinker's just being a jerk, man. Look at him go. And oh wait, Rubick's still Avalanche, of all things. And these guys cannot find Dazzle at all. I think Tinker might be on the lookout for him next.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
So Necrolyte actually decided against going for the E-Blade. I'm actually pretty sad to see that, but he is going for the Dagon. He is officially going for a retard, guys. He's going to go for a Dagon on everybody. Batrider just bought Dagon level, was that level 4? Oh, level 5. Tinker just being a nuisance, throwing out E-Blades everywhere. He throws out a dust. He gets caught. Oh my gosh, that shackle. That shackle, guys. A lot of damage getting done on top of whoever that was. They just exploded. This E-Blade Tinker, this is ridiculous. So everybody's going to just all dag. This is a Dagon strat, guys. Everybody's just casually Dagoning the crap out of you. And that's pretty much the end of the game. So GG, well played, thrown out by Slots. Who's playing that Bounty Hunter? And man, that was difficult to call that name. But I tried, guys. I tried. Anywho, my name is Cul Blu. It's about you guys random podcast number 54, I think, if I recall correctly. So that means I am halfway to 60. Or no, halfway to... I am halfway... No, almost halfway to 60. And of course, by that I mean in like a 10th place part. Of course, I'm talking about 10th place. I'm actually halfway to like, what was it, 58 or 100? Whoa, 108. I can do math, guys. I can do math. I'm just a little bit off because work and stuff. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So I hope you guys enjoy the cast, like I said before, and I'll see you guys whenever.